Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to...
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
While his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep the starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson, that performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. This is Lazard working the right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed to Reynolds. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Another throw for Fields. He's stepping up and takes off with this one.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Fields out of the gun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s, and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Off play action, Rodgers. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
And the Steelers first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They've got first down from the 31. Play action now. It's Fields. Go left side. Taylor has it. And he's brought down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On first down, here comes Hall. Saw the lead, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Run out of the pistol with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 45-yard line.
a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's Hall once more. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Fields. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Isaiah Davis will return this for the Jets. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now here comes the New York offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Ball at the 33 for first down. Start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Fields to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got a man. This is Reynolds. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 42. To the left side, caught by Wilson. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hall takes it straight ahead. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets at a deficit. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Fields to throw it. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for another Jets. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Fields gets it out wide quick. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Fields looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They kick by Folk is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Rodgers here from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left at this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We get a timeout, 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Robs this one deep down the left sideline. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. It's just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Rodgers here off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until you play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. It's a screen play to Warren. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his first one. And a fair catch made here at the 17. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Fields out of the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll send out the punting unit. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, working on the phone. Either that or try to money or to make it pick up.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Putting the tight end in motion. Another try following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He lofts it, deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
They'll bring out the punter here. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. All down by the first-rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Steelers.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Warren here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Warren. Into the secondary past the 40. Steelers make it a 9-point advantage.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 3.
Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw Fields. Steps up and he's running with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains, and it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Fields on 1st down. Connects with his back. Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. He sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Wilson on a slant. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hall running between the tackles. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Trying again, following the sack. He tucks it and takes off. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
A pistol snap. Fields looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they take this in for the score. The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
13, Jets 10.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Steelers offense headed out. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers only up by a few. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll run with Warren. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Finds Lazard over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. That's brought in by Lazard. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
4 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from New York.